is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Right to the air is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Washington's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run with ETN. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, To have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it's going to be 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
11.
Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He was brought down by Foyesade Oluwakin. Now 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ramsey, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On the option right is Jackson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 50 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jaguars getting set to go. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Dixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
Avoids him at the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
11.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, kill.
ETN is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. And Jackson throwing once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. From the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here.
And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Easy.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Rolling to his right. He completes it to Ridley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now Lawrence. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On play action, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he returns this to the 22. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
30 left.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Dixon.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17-all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Over the middle and complete to Moore.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Lawrence will throw. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Flushed out right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Touchdown. Zay Flowers.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Stay right open. 11.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right.
Finds his tight end, Ingram.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Hey, hey, hey.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
Big 13 heavy.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber will drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. Washington's got it. And he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
11. Big 13 heavy.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
They go play action with Lawrence.
This one caught by Ridley.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
They go play action now. Lawrence
rolling to it. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out.
And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
They'll look to throw here. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And Jackson throwing once more.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Jackson. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Now Jackson.
That's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way down to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Etienne once more.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 9, 27 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Jackson. The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Foye sought and Lurkin.
Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Jackson.